First open unprocessed 2D NOESY data. Click here. Take a NOESY data. Number 1 file is unprocessed data. Here number 4 indicates a processed data file. Let's open unprocessed 2D NOESY data. Number 1 file. Pin this window. This window will be active. Open number 1 file. This will open in ND processor window. Keep it side. Then open processed proton spectra. Select proton and process number 3 file in this case. Keep it side. Now first step is switch this data into the 2D viewer file. Top toolbar, right side corner, second option. Click 2D view. Now you can close ND processor window. In 2D viewer, processing of NOESY data, first step is phase correction. For phase correction procedure, first you load the slice on top and sidebar. Go to layout, 1D view, click show X slice. Again layout, 1D view, show Y slice. Then in cursor tool, go to second last option. This is to select the slice. Click and click on the peak. Now for phase correction, first you need to consider the horizontal adjustment. It means row adjustment. Now your row line should touch the one of the peak top side. Click. Then you can see the slice of the spectra on the top projection place. Then zoom the base of the peak so that if any phase error should be visible very clearly. So here you can see there is a slight phase error. You can correct. Then use the phase correction option in the cursor tool. That is fifth option from the left to right. Click. Then select the peak. This P-out line can be fixed into the right side peak which has a phase error. Now adjust the phase. Slide holding the left click in the mouse and movement horizontally. This phasing will be adjusted. This corrected phase values shown here then can be applied to 2D spectra. To apply that, hold right click in the mouse and drag it in the middle. Similarly, now pi 0 has been done. Next for the pi 1, select another slice from the bottom of the spectra. Again click here, go to the in the 2D view, select one spectra downside of the 2D. Now you can see the slice on the top. Click end button in the keyboard so that the spectra is visible very clearly. Then again go back to zooming the base of the projection. If any phase error, it will be clearly visible. Now again go to pi. Now for the pi 1 adjustment, this line should not be changed. It will be the same place. Then hold Alt in the keyboard. Then cursor changes to the pi 1. Then you can adjust the phasing. Phase adjustment, left click in the mouse, move horizontally. The phase will be adjusted. Then adjusted value is shown here in the red line. If you want to apply to the 2D, then drag left click, hold the right click in the mouse and drag it in the middle. That will be applied to 2D spectra. Similarly, you need to do it for the column now. For a column, you need to select one from the right side of the spectra. Now in this case, I'm selecting this peak, which this line should touch, the vertical line should touch the peak. Now if you click on that, now on the Y scale, you can see the slice of the particular of the 2D spectra. Now again you can zoom the base so that any errors in the base can be visible very clearly. Then take the cursor tool, go to the pi. In that first pi 0 adjustment, fix the peak. Take the line, keep in the top of the peak. Now adjust the facings by holding left click in the mouse movement. The pie will be adjusted. If you want to apply the 2D, again right click in the mouse, drag it in the middle. That will be applied. Similarly, you need to do it for the pie 1. For pie 1, you select another slice from the left side. So when you change your slice, then the slice will be visible in the left side, Y scale. Now if any phase error, select that projection place, adjust the pie. Now for a pie 1 adjustment, the line should not be changed, it should be fixed already. Hold the Alt key and move horizontally. To apply the phase correction, again right click and drag it in the middle. Now phase correction is applied. And once phase correction is done, then could put back the projection. Layout, go to 1D view, show X projection, again layout, 1D view, click Y to show Y projection. Then the total projection will be visible on the 2D spectra. The next step of 2D NOESY processing is referencing side. Referencing, go to Tools, Geometry Tools, Copy Ruler Reference. In Copy Ruler Reference, click a source, then click Processed 1D proton spectra. Then click a target, then click on 2D spectra. Now here both dimension is proton, direct and indirected. Then you can click one time X and again you click one time Y, so that both the direction phase referencing done. Next step of 2D NOESY processing is loading high resolution proton spectra on top of 2D spectra. For that, go to Layout, Load 1D, then click Load X plus Y projection both together because both are proton. Click here, then click on Processed 1D proton. Now you can see the spectra is loaded here. Now it has integration peak picking. If it is there, you can hide that. Just holding Alt and I, the integral lines will be hidden. Similarly for a peak, you need to press Alt and P, the peak values will be hidden. Then adjust the height of the projection and give a gap between the 2D and the projection. Similarly do it for Y side. Then contour adjustment, again holding the control in the keyboard, move the scroll button, these contours will be adjusted. And if you want to manually, just right click or hold, you can get the level tool. The level tool adjusts the bias so that it will adjust the contours height. There's one more procedure you can do that for the 2D NOESY, that is to remove this line. It is a baseline correction. For that, go to Actions, Base Correct, First Transverse 0, 1, 0. Similarly, do it for second one, Base Correct, Transpose 1. That will remove the vertical side. Now base correction done. Then take the zoom option and adjust the contour levels. Then control levels, holding the control and scroll, this contours will be adjusted. Then finally click on the save button. Here is a save. This process data will be saved. All your phase correction referencing that will be saved. Then there is another option saving. If you click this button, it will save your 2D plus 1D projection, which is loaded from the high resolution side. Everything will be saved in one place. So making the PDF, click on this PDF button. So you can take it for days. There is a two option again, general and delta. In the delta, if you want the parameters, you can select this or uncheck it up to your requirement. Color black and white, mostly in NOESY will be taken a color because you will be having the cross peak and diagonal will have different colors. You can take that. Then you can click on the print button, the print. Or if you want to take it for the as it is for copying the spectra, then go to File, then click on the Print to Clipboard.